All right. Something a little different than what we usually do with LTBR group chat. We don't usually do interviews or stuff like that. But considering that he's coming off a really impressive performance and a lot of the dialogue surrounding that performance, I felt the need for us to have a conversation with Capo Bravado.
What's poppin',
Capo,
Q?
what's going on, man?
What's poppin' with you, Q? I'm good, bro. Feeling great. Feeling like the king, you know. Rolling up that swamp, rolling up that swamp pack. You feel me? Yes, indeed.
Okay. So like before we get into anything, how did you feel uh coming into the battle? Because for someone that's on the outside looking in, I
Mhm.
would call Swamp your biggest battle to date
I
in
think
terms
so.
of like
I
it's,
think so. I think so too.
yeah, in terms of like storyline, what it means to the region, what it means for your progression, like something that was kind of like not like an end goal battle for you, but something that's like real key to like you kind of like taking whatever next step. I think
Mhm.
Swamp is like one of those battles for you to get marked off for your career. So like, how did you feel leading into that battle?
I just knew I had to go all out. I knew it was something I had to take very serious. You know, I wrapped up 2025 with a lot of back-to-back battles. I had a great battle with Stumbles, but I turned around and dropped the ball with Dre Dennis. You
Yeah,
know, and that was from battling back to back. I knew I had to clear whatever I had coming strictly to focus on Swamp. You know, my bookings was closed. I was accepting nothing. Like I don't even want to worry about or think about no other names right now.
okay,
I was locked in on Swamp from the jump. You feel me? And it's the first battle I had where it damn near had 2 years of build up, 2 years of face offs, interviews, hip hop is real posts, 15 minutes of fame posts, call outs, him shitting on me, you know. So, and I just want to shout him out too because I appreciate the shot. I appreciate the shot. It was a shot. He gave me a
yeah,
shot. We are nowhere in the same realm. Swamp came here and took the game by storm. He really embodies what the South means. You know, now he don't just represent South Carolina. That nigga represents a region. You feel me? So
yeah,
this battle was super important to me. I took it very personal.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I feel this way, or like obviously just because of the build up, but like I've seen you in these really big battles before, whether
Mm-hmm.
it be I thought you showed improve versus T Top in final exams. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that was like one of those battles where you were really good in it, and I'm not sure people like actually gave you enough credit for how good you were in that battle.
Mm-hmm.
But you were like really great versus T Top in final exams. You
Mm-hmm.
set up the Appa battle for Flatline, and I
Yep.
think
Yep.
that and I think that was a really big look for you when you showed improve there as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Jazz the Rapper battle, I think, is another case where you like showed improved. So so far, I think there's a pretty safe track record of like when the chips are down and when like there's a real important battle coming up, that Capo Bravado like locks in, he shows up, and that he delivers, and that like you can't walk away from any of these battles saying that Capo got fucked up, Capo
Yeah.
got 30, Capo lost. Like you usually wind up saying like, damn, that was like a either Capo won or that was a good ass battle.
Each battle we leaving with somebody with a new group of people saying that's the best cop I ever seen, and that's probably the most rewarding feeling to see that, you know, because I do try. I do try this shit. I know it can seem like I don't try. Some occasional fuck ups can make it seem like I don't try. I try my best, but I think I perform better. Like me and Frank was just talking about this. I think I perform better just when my back against the wall, when
I
it's
think
like
so too.
time to prove, you know.
Yeah,
Because
I think so too.
that
I don't think you're a side missions guy.
yeah. Like I don't think I've capitalized on the side missions very well in comparison to all right, nigga, talking all that shit to Jazz. She coming to New Orleans.
Yeah, like you and Appa, like Appa's like the other like one of the hot new niggas. Like
Yeah,
you,
Apple
like
gonna fuck you up. I heard that every day
yeah,
since the flyer drop. Apple gonna fuck you up. You feel me? So I just think that's why I perform better when the stakes is high.
yeah. That make the data proves that. So to me, like you have never shied away from how you like behave online and how not seriously you take it, right?
Right.
You're an admitted troll. You don't take this shit seriously, and like I get it because like if a nigga that been through like real shit, and internet's not a real place.
I,
Like
I, I
it's
was I was just about to. I could piggyback off of what you saying. Like the city I'm in right now, I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. By the way, I've lived here most of my life, besides living in Arizona. But bro, you got to keep a gun with you everywhere you go.
Right.
You're not, and I'm not even saying this to be on no so fake, fake depressed shit or like fake traumatizing shit. Because my life is good, but when you here, you got to keep a gun with you everywhere you go. Even old white ladies can lose their life here. There's no race, class, or rich person could get killed out here. You cannot even be on your cell phone. When you know, like I go to places on the West Coast mostly, I see people on their cell phones when they drive all the time, and it looks lovely. We're not even allowed to do that because somebody could be following you to steal your car from you. So the first thing I'm gonna do when I get on my phone, the last thing I'm gonna do when I get on my phone, when I'm finally inside, I can sit down and be on my phone. The last thing I'm gonna do is be serious.
Right.
I can't do it. Like it don't even feel my real life too fucking militant to be serious. Now I'm on my phone, but motherfuckers don't even give a fuck about me or know me from a can of paint. And I'm gonna be serious on my phone. I can't do it. I'm just here to laugh.
That's a fair perspective. Like for reference, like I was born in Brooklyn. I was raised in Baltimore, so like I get it. Like all that, like just like however that shit, like just what it is. Like
Baltimore, be more especially. You feel me?
Yeah. Like bro, you can't get on no fucking like bus like with no like nice shit on.
Yeah,
like,
none of that.
Like so, like this shit's real. This shit's real. So it's like I understand, like just as anyone that's gone through like actual shit, like the internet's not a real place. So like you go on there, it's funny. You go on there and have fun. So I asked you this because it's like I also
come up off of Eminem, Lloyd Squad, watching Lloyd Squad and Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
I come from that shit, so it's like. But go ahead, my bad. I mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. It all like goes together to making everything make sense because like you kind of like naturally seem like you gravitated towards like trollish shit, like shit that like could generate like outrage in discourse or whatever. I say this all to say that like from how I see you like speak about battle rap whenever you are in your more serious moments, I find you to sound like really intelligent. I find you to like have like perspectives and thoughts on battle rap that like most people aren't like willing to have and share and say. Like for instance, when you were having your tweets about like the return on battle rap and how people like want X amount of money to battle rap, but like what are you generating? What are you bringing in? And like that's a genuine, real conversation to have because like that should get talked about and that should get factored in. We talk about like whatever battle rap business is, but a lot of battle rappers, especially at your stage in your career, are not thinking or talking that way. So I think that you have like such a clear mind and grasp of like battle rap business, but like what then leads to like let's just like get straight to it. What leads to the spills thing? Because like I just think of you as such like an intelligent person that I'm like, damn, like why would this nigga that I think is like pretty fucking smart do some shit that like looks so crazy and like makes me like feel like damn, like he was fired, but like that shit was kind of like like so like how do you mentally kind of like go about like your thought process with battle rap and then like how that leads to the promotion for this battle?
For this battle specifically, my harshest critique for TBL and Cash is they threw New Orleans has this things called second lines. It's basically like a mini parade. It's really not a mini parade at all. It's pretty fucking big. They booked it the same day as the second biggest second line that the city throws every year.
Okay.
That disturbed me. I got a lot of political pull in my city, but not enough political pull to where I could tell these people leave this event that's free. They have thousands of people at it. Leave that and come to my niche community and pay $70 for something you ain't heard about. So I already knew I had an uphill battle. Mind you, I'm that man enough in my city. I'm pretty much a little cousin in my city. I ain't no big dog yet. I'm very, I could get enough. I can feel it.
But it's enough out there to where like your like name, what you say, carries like a little bit of weight. Like
yeah, it carries a little bit of weight. I ain't up where I want to be yet, but I carry a little bit of weight. Like we had some celebrities in the building last night. You feel me? Yeah, I carry enough weight for them people don't want to see. So Jason Mitchell, niggas didn't even know it was Easy E popped out. You feel me? The nigga that played Easy E and Straight Outta Compton. You feel me? To see me battle. So like, but it ain't enough to where I could pack that build and compete with a second line. A historical thing that happens every year. That's the most important to the city. That's in their tradition, based on their traditions. I cannot battle with that shit. So I needed a way to make this interesting and get more of my city involved. You feel me? And like I felt like we were set up for failure competing with that damn second line. You know, and then once I talked to Swamp started going through some real life shit. Swamp buried 3 separate people in the span of a month.
Shout out to Swamp.
You know, he had I don't even want to double down on his situation, but he had a woman come out and alleged kids was his.
Yeah.
And it's court, they in court for that shit. And with that being said, I didn't want to speak on that man shit. I could have took that to the ground and they could have sold out battle too. I could have used that. Like I could have did something great with the alleged BM shit. But that ain't my moral compass couldn't even bring myself to make it a moment. So the only thing I could do is put myself through the turmoil to make it interesting. You know,
that's kind of so sorry to cut you off. That's like kind of an interesting way to frame that. Cause like you definitely could have went harder on like the shit that was surrounding Swamp leading into like the last like week or two of the battle. But like you chose to do this. So like when you frame it that way, it's like, damn, like if I do this, the only person that can potentially backfire on is
me and my group.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That honestly makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. I accepted that reality, and I told my guys to drop out this too, and I'm gonna say it one more time. I said I wasn't gonna say it no more because I want to leave this to be what it is, but I don't want to ruin. And I'm not a wrestling fan, so excuse me if I pronounce the word wrong. But I don't want to ruin the kayfabe all the time.
You got it right.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the kayfabe. I don't want to keep having to pull back the curtain. Some people just gonna have to catch up. You know.
Right.
I'm strict. Like I done seen this culture accept a lot of bullshit, from abusers to snitches to, you know, I don't even want to say certain words. So I don't want you to get demonetized if you monetize this. But
yeah.
I've seen this culture accept plenty of things. Like to draw the line at entertainment is crazy. Yeah. I'm strictly here to entertain. I am not here to. I don't want to be the most truthful person here. I'd rather be the most truthful person in my house when I'm teaching my kids.
Yeah, this is not your job, and it's also like, again, you got a million other fucking things to care about, whether it's like your kids, your family, yourself, your people that you got. Like you got way more other shit to care about than like how like
I'm here to,
whatever you're like your battle rap integrity just kind of like comes across as. And shit.
Yeah, you know, and I'm just here to be an entertainer, bro. I love battle rap, like, and hopefully it could carry me to other things. You know, I hope people don't strictly come here to battle rap. Battles was really made for the base.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be where you start till you branch out. You know, most battlers they go to music. You know, a lot of battlers got a chance to be actors if they do what they supposed to, but they don't even see the opportunity in that. I do. I'm hoping 50 could hit me. I see what Easy the Black Captain did on Bella. Even if it was 1.5 episodes, he still got that in.
Yeah,
and you know, battle rap carried him now. You feel me? So I would like to have them type of opportunities too, and I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever to entertain the people, bro.
So like, I think to me, like, where we have become like a defining like conversation around KAPO BRAVADO is you've been around whenever LTBR did our breakout stars and shit, and like sometimes we were critical of like, hey, look, we're waiting for like the promo to match the rap, so to speak.
Yeah, I think that was after the which I always felt like I was set up for failure with that. Shout out URL though. That was after the rookies versus sophomores, me versus up under. And y'all had a right to feel that week because I did sell the fuck out of it, and we was the main event, and you know we shouldn't have been the main event.
You should have been the main event.
Yeah, like a card with 4 people from Maryland. We battling in Martinez. The New Orleans and New York guys should have been battling very early.
It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, so like I felt very set up for failure with that situation. So, but y'all still had the right to make that. But y'all also then spoke highly of me. You know, exactly. I think y'all spoke the most. I was like the most dominant when it came to phase 3 of the Crucible. I had the best write up out of everybody. You feel me? Yeah. I was coined the most promising.
Yeah, I wrote well whenever y'all were like getting ready to like do that final phase. I wrote that last piece on like everyone that was going in. I'm like, yo, KAPO, like he probably is like the most like star ready.
Yeah, and I remember that too. I don't just remember the bad, and I actually appreciate the bad. I appreciate everything y'all do. Like y'all very important to this culture. Not to get sidetracked, but
yeah,
I appreciate that. I deserve all the criticism though. Like I want to be great. I see Surf go. I seen Surf go through the same things on his come up.
Right.
And we got similarities that people point out, and so I get what comes with the territory.
So like, how do you feel at this point where like you have had these like landmark moments where you've gone out there and delivered in big spots? Like I mentioned, like T-Top on Final Exams, Appa, Jazz. You're on Apollo versus Snake Eyes. You're even battling on Known Weekend versus Suge. Bars over politics with Ace. Like you've gotten these looks and everything, and for the most part, I would say that you've been really good in the bright lights, and again, like side missions, like could be good, could be better. Like, but like when the lights are bright, I feel like KAPO like delivers.
Yeah, even in the beginning, before you were, I was the top. January low key always a good month for me in battle rap because 2 years ago I did the Hitman Intruders card in January.
Oh yeah,
and that kind of controlled the airwaves all the way till URL through a big event. Like URL through a big event, and that finally got me out of here and not talked about like the shit I did on Intruders was talked about for kind of a month solid. You feel me?
No, you're right. So that makes you do kind of start the year strong. I don't think about it.
Yeah.
But like, so how do you feel at this point with like if someone was to say, I'm just not sure what to do with KAPO because like KAPO's fire, but like there's always like some nonsense around KAPO's name. Like, do you think that's warranted? Is that something that you feel like is like a hindrance to you, or do you have that mindset of like, if you're talking about me, then it's a good thing? Like, where do you land on that?
As a fan, that should be warranted. You know, if you want to draw the line as a supporter, as a fan of where you stand on how you feel about KAPO, you more than welcome to have them feelings, and you. That's the reason I create this art for you to have them feelings. But as a business owner, you should be set on aiming for the stars. As a business owner, you shouldn't even take none of this personal. Like you shouldn't even be deeply vested into this to where you're not even. So I don't even know what to do. This might be bad. No, it's not. No, it's not. A-Verb ain't bad for your business. I'll book A-Verb. I'll book Easy the Black Cat, and a lot come with them niggas. It's a lot. Like it's a lot. Like A-Verb and Easy could be headaches, but they also could be money makers.
Yeah.
At one point, Surf was a headache. I remember like people like disregard the block. I remember the Surf Yoshi situations, and I remember all them things. Like
look, before Surf got his like legacy back together, like in that like 2021, 22 range, like Surf's legacy was like kind of nasty up to a certain point before that.
It was turbulent. You feel me? And I just think that comes to the game and makes for a better story. And that's all I'm trying to provide. That's all I'm trying to provide. Like if it was up to me, once again, I don't want to pull back the curtain too much, but if it was up to me, if I ran a league, we would know what we rapping about. Like the story would be set already.
Okay. You're going into like interesting territory for me because like I'm a big wrestling fan, and like I think wrestling and battle rap are like very 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 similar to like the ideas of like battle rappers being like independent contractors, like the ideas of like paying for talent to go out there and like their flights and their travel and their lodging, like you have to like it's all very very similar, but also it's similar in like that kayfabe that you mentioned, where like like the jig is up now, like niggas know that like niggas don't hate each other.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all like out there. Niggas are friends. They like, or at least like have like rapport and shit. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's not like whatever people thought it was 20, 25 years ago. But
Mm-hmm.
like it almost sounds like you're like advocating for like, yo, like if this shit is gonna be, if this shit is so like entertainment at this point, then like
It could
who
be
cares?
way more blockbuster than it is, and bringing in way more money than what it do if niggas want to play ball the right way. But there's this blurred line, there's a gray area of if we being 1,000 and gangster all the time, or as if this is wrestling. I don't want to be a gangster here. I don't want to be a gangster, period. I'd rather just be a wrestler. There's no reason for me to incorporate real life situations. I'm not trying to incriminate myself. I don't need to prove I'm a tough guy to nobody. So I'm not on the side of the street niggas, the real niggas. We're gonna be solid, we're gonna be thorough and stand on this moral code. No, I'm trying to give the people something. I'm trying to entertain the people. Even reality TV is scripted. Even things your government do to you is scripted. They know it's gonna happen. Like your government know things about to happen to you 9 months before they happen, and they set them up. No matter how much it look like a surprise on the news when they hit CNN. The government knew these things. Like I'm just trying to get the people something they can enjoy.
Okay.
You feel me?
Like
It could be thought provoking and it could start a conversation, but that's what it's supposed to do too.
no, that's like that's what it is to me because I'm like I can imagine someone else like hearing this clip and hearing this segment and they're like you're they take it as like you're advocating for like battle rap to just be like this like fake ass thing. But
Mm-hmm.
like in a way, like because I'm with you. Like there are a lot of people that like view battle rap as like this competitive sport, and they care about like wins and losses. Like I can say for myself that that's not how I view battle rap. I
Mm-hmm.
view battle rap because like I like watching people rap. I like
Yeah,
rap music,
yeah,
and if I hear some good raps, then that means I had a good time. Now I
yeah.
can think someone's raps were better, and if someone's raps were better, I'll say that. But like, am I like that heavily invested in the idea of like wins and losses for like my personal consumption of battle rap? Not really. Like I think the shit is entertainment.
I'm just here to enjoy myself, man. Not me personally, but as a consumer, I'm just here to
Yeah.
enjoy myself. I don't even care about the real of this shit. Like if I was a league owner, I'll make all you niggas sign NDAs. Y'all ain't talking about the business we doing. Like all y'all niggas will sign NDAs and y'all will follow a script. Like for real, if it was up to me as a league owner, I would have niggas battle each other, and I would give y'all fake girlfriends, and I have y'all shoot y'all shot at each other, girl, like T-Top and John shit.
Yeah.
Even though that was real, but I would set up shit like that, like what T-Top and John had going on before they battle each other. Like that shit makes for a better, more engaging situation. People quote unquote know wrestling fake, but guess what? They enjoy the fuck out that storyline because it's just that entertainment. You know, when the wrestlers ain't out here, when shit don't benefit them, they all of a sudden admit, no, this fake. Nah, they just stick to their script, and they know they gonna win eventually. You know, you gonna be set up to win eventually,
Right.
and it will help with your writing too. A lot of us battlers be blinded going into battles. It'll help with the writing if we had a script in this motherfucker. But I don't want to keep saying that. I might fuck around, start my league, and they use these clips and use it against me once shit start working.
I'm just in there thinking of this idea and like the way you're presenting it because like obviously Surf, who's been mentioned a lot here, like Surf views battle rap as entertainment. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
like Surf has never like been the guy that was on the front line. Like wins and losses is what matters here. Surf has
Yeah.
always been the king of like it matters how you do. If people remember you want to see you again, that's what matters. So
Yeah.
like, do you think that like in a way that like the way that like niggas carry battle rap because like we see like so much like extra tough shit in battle rap. Whether it's
Niggas
like,
is overly serious, bro.
so do you think that that's a thing that like keeps battle rap from like progressing or like in people's
All the
individual
way.
careers progressing?
All the way. All the way. You wanna know why? If I could pull up the math, you wanna know why? Because only niggas is entertained by that type of real shit. Only niggas is entertained by that. We 13% of this motherfucker. White people don't want to buy that shit. It looks too rough. White people don't want to buy it. We can't. And music, that's why music outsells battle rap. Music keeps it at a bay to where the others can consume that shit. Battle rap is kind of too real, it's not sellable. Y'all niggas want to fight at every event. And there's real fights happening. You know, so like, nah, that shit is sloppy. And it makes it sloppy, and it's not professional. This is a business. This is the entertainment business. There's nothing about this serious gangster shit is professional. Like I talk about the people, I fuck with the people I'm tying in with a couple of times, but sometimes I don't even want to do that because that's not really for battle rap. My business is my business.
Yeah.
You know, I think Geechee Gotti did a great job of like making gangbanging the whole image, but I thought that was something that should have been specifically for him. But now you got multiple archetypes of people copying they doing their best Geechee Gotti impersonation.
No, like it's like you go back and like people like have like questions about like, and that's not for me. It's not that, and that's not for me to like sit there and like ask about. But it's like there was a point in which like if niggas did have affiliations, like that shit was not mentioned in battles.
You feel me?
Like we didn't know anything really about K-Shine until like years and years later. Like so that's like a great point there too, is that like even if like people like wanted to like bring the streets to battle rap or like have battle rap be authentic, there was even a line before where like niggas weren't bringing like the real like connections and like ties to battle rap. Like that's kind of a new thing.
Yeah, like and it's damn near incriminating and can set you up for failure for real. You feel me? But yeah, it's a super lack of professionalism all around the board when it comes to all this shit, and all y'all want to be serious, and then y'all niggas so quote unquote serious, and I know niggas that's helping y'all right. How serious are y'all? If some of y'all biggest hate makers, I know the nigga that wrote them for you, and he showed me before you performed it. How real is this shit? And I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about y'all men. Y'all men get help with y'all raps. A lot of y'all top tiers is getting help from. But you know, I ain't gonna even gamble with that, man. I ain't gonna even. But yeah, a lot of y'all, like, how real is this shit? When I know the nigga that right for y'all, you know. But it's starting to get a little dicey. I'm gonna change the subject.
No, for sure. Like I think we said enough there. Like before we get off, because I want to like talk to you like more about the battle specifically and like your material.
Yeah.
But like, do you like have like any kind of like parting message for like what the lead up to the swamp battle, and like is there a message that you have, or like is there any regrets?
Nah, no regrets. To the fans, yeah, I don't like to the fans, like if this was thought provoking, if it was challenging for you, I get it. And that's what it was made for, you know. Me and Spills always gonna push each other. We always gonna push each other to be great. That's my dog. Bash Money is a family. But I got a job, and Cash had called me a week and a half out and said there was 25 tickets sold. I'm the second least experienced nigga on that card, and I had to carry it.
And it's also like you mentioned like the part about second line being that weekend as well, but like if we're gonna keep it real, like there was also no promo for this event either. Like like there was also no promo for this event. So it's like again, I can say that like look, when I like saw like that this was like all like just like some promo shit, I can say I was like, damn, bro. Like I think Capo's fire, and I think Capo was like smart as fuck. I don't think Capo got to do that.
I understand why people can feel that way, you know. And but desperate times call for desperate measures. Cash will pay me well. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Cash will pay me well, and the last thing, and if a nigga can help me feed my family, I should at least be able to help him feed his. You know, at that point, we become a partnership, and your brand becomes mine.
Right.
I must do whatever I can, you know. And I ain't even to the fans. That's to the business people, to the battlers that have something to say about this. Y'all got homies that y'all know then orchestrated some shit, and they still running that movie. They still faking like they beefing, and they'll sit and smoke with each other later. And y'all know that. I'm talking to y'all top tiers like 40 bars, and E-Hart and Froze and Cola. Y'all know real stories of y'all favorites that's fake and shit, that done sold some shit. And just because they stuck to their lie all the way through, like that make it better or some shit. Like we know. Like, and y'all can act like y'all no, put a name on it. No, I'm not about to expose nobody because I don't want to expose nobody. Let them run their movie. Let them keep carrying on the perception they're trying to carry. But we all know as battlers, I don't know if you know Q, but we all know some stories that was orchestrated and carried out well, so well. You dig? Like so well and was entertaining.
That's like I can't front like real TBR. Like we know some stories. Like I can't front
like you know, and so I would just love the fans. Y'all can have whatever opinion y'all want. KAPO corny, KAPO weirdo, KAPO fake, KAPO like fans. Y'all, this was made for y'all to consume. I'm not talking to y'all battlers though, especially y'all top tier battlers that got something to say. Y'all know y'all friends that sold some shit. Y'all know and y'all helped them. I ain't saying y'all gotta help me, but why y'all keep trying to tank? Why y'all keep trying to tank my image? But DM me in private and tell me I'm nice at rapping. Tell me I didn't figure this shit out. Hit me. I could help. I could draw you up a story so you can sell your shit.
Draw them to play.
Yeah, hit me. Y'all need to. And it's the most the card been talked about. All I did was try to do my job. Each blog that did a report on me and Spills, they couldn't report on me and Spills without saying KAPO BRAVADO versus Swamp about to happen on Mardi Gras 3. And then they'll get into the dialogue about me and Spills. They had to promote the card first. Especially you bloggers. Y'all ate off me. I know Hitman had taught me how watch time work. And y'all all made KAPO Spills blogs, and I know y'all got some bread. Y'all ate. If I'm feeding the culture, why y'all on my ass like this?
No, look, honestly, I can say like before we move on from this is like I said, while I am just like damn, like KAPO's fire. I think KAPO's smart. I think there's a bit extreme. I can be like, I think that like when you frame it from the perspective of there was no promo for this event and that you guys are putting like a really back against the wall situation with like the other like circumstances like happening in the city, that like I can say I think it was extreme, but I can say I understand how you get there.
Yeah, like what else was I supposed to do? Post a flyer, go on 3 Letterman and say I hate Swamp and
start going in on Swan's personal life, like then
like I didn't want to do that, bro. You know, and no disrespect to 3 Letterman. I ain't saying like I didn't want to pull up on you. I'm just saying I didn't want to take the typical route. Like it took that for our battle to have some people in it. We got this blogger by the name of G. New Orleans is a very in knit city, like very homegrown. We listen to our own music, own radios. We shop our own this. We wear our own clothes from other people brands and shit. So like this very popular blogger guy, a dose of me and Phil's story, and had to post it immediately. And all people that don't watch battle rap like, oh, I gotta go see this. I gotta go to this battle.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it took. Especially since a lot of people in hard times right now. The diehard battle fan can't fly to New Orleans. I gotta show other people battle rap. I gotta make battle rap cool. You know how some people perceive battle rap, bro. They'll think it's some Eminem 8 Mile shit.
Or yeah, they think of like some on beat shit, some BT 106 in Park.
Yeah. So damn. So you think of that on the spot?
Yeah, like we tell them like, yo, those guys are coming up with that like right there. That's wild.
Yeah, so
like,
we know how battle proceed. I'm trying to expand the world. Our fan base is getting too old. 29 and up cannot stand for 8 hours. Them is festival hours. You know who stand at festivals? Teenagers and people in their 20s. And that's what we need at these battles, and that's what I'm gonna keep trying to reach. I can't reach the core. I can't reach the core because I ain't been there from the beginning. But I can reach the casual if given the tools, and that's what I'm trying to bring to this. Casuals and turn them to the new core. I can't touch the core. I would never be able to. I'm not from the golden era. I'm not from the caffeine era. I'm too new. I'm not about to reach those people that's been knowing battle rap longer than me.
Right.
First battle I ever seen was Sue Surf, Tay-Rock versus NWX, and that made me a battler.
But even then, it's like you still like that means that you still got like 10 years of watching battle rap, which is like not nothing. Like, but it means that you still got 10 years of battle rap, which like just goes to show again like the type of like community and like infrastructure that's already been like created and established well before you even came around. So like it makes perfect sense to view it that way.
I can't I would like the boss knows way. She's never rapped a boss. She knows way more about battle rap than me. I can never talk, so I gotta start my own, turf to work with. I can't keep trying to. So I understand why people from the core probably upset with this shit, but I'm trying to reach other things. I'm trying to help build this culture. I want us all to make some money. This should take a lot of hard work to do.
You get to sit there and rap these 3 rounds one time, but you gotta focus on one nigga, take time away from your kids, lock in in the dark room. God forgot, like that's not even including if you got like an actual like job that you got to do, whether it's a 9 to 5, you want an entrepreneur, you got to take away from your job. Like, yeah, you got like this is a mentally taxing thing with very little return.
I had to sell my smoke shop to do bags and bodies. Wow, making $900 a day because I had to run it myself because putting people on payroll had backfired, and one of my friends filed for unemployment on me after I hired him. So I had to run a smoke shop myself. Hitman hit me with the bags and bodies opportunity. I had to sell that to go do bags and bodies. So this shit, come on, man. No, I need to take this to the moon so I could do it for real. And I'm gonna do that every time. And if it disappoints some people, I just hope I'm just swinging for the fence.
You kind of convinced me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's like I said, like I'll leave this. I already had a high opinion of like what I thought your intelligence level was, but like that just lets me know, like, no, I think that you really do get it. It's just I can say like probably just be careful because like this one, because this one, because again, it's like there's and I don't like being involved in like the drama shit of battle rap. I don't like paying attention to that shit. That's just not my thing.
You rap focus for sure. Yeah.
But there's the blue cocaine battle that became a thing. There is like you just generally being like a troll on Twitter. There's the Miss Hustle situation and like the air on like what exactly happened there didn't exactly ever get cleared. It didn't feel like. And then there's this, and it's like from the outside looking in, it's like, damn, like what exactly do I do here? So it's like only thing I could even say for as like media for whatever that even like means to you or doesn't mean to you is like you are talented, you are nice. Like I want to ask you about like, do you have desires to like be back on URL anytime soon and all this stuff? But it's like you are really fucking good. But like,
thank you, bro. Thank
you. I don't want this to like be like the like.
You don't want me to have a Kevin Gates in the game disorder.
Yeah, like
where the antics is overshadowing the talent.
Because the game is like one of the best rappers ever. But like,
yes, indeed. Yes,
but indeed. Like, no one would ever say that about the game because they just know the game for its fuck shit. But like, the game got some of the best rap albums ever. Like
the documentary, like a top 20 at least hip hop album to
me. And that's not a crazy take at all. He got an insane discography, but like, no one's ever gonna give Game that credit now because like he says a bunch of fuck shit. Like no niggas are never gonna say, yo, Paul Pierce is actually one of the best players of his era because Paul Pierce goes on TV and says some wild shit. Like, so it's like I want it to be a thing where you're as talented as you are, that like what you do to like whether it's well meaning or not, it's like to like have like your like attempts to promo and push yourself to an even bigger audience get perceived as some other shit that then takes away from your raps. Because like it's no longer a point with KAPO where it's like, do the raps match the promo? It's like, are you gonna let like that stuff overshadow how good you are? That's how it feels to me at this point.
And I'm listening, and I'm taking heed to you, bro. I don't have an exact response to that. All I can do is take heed and respect your opinion on that because you're right, and I do put a lot into this, so I would hate to see it get diminished because people keep trying to attach my persona character to this. So all I can do is listen to you on that one, and I'm gonna definitely practice discernment and see what I could do better.
Well, I want to ask you about the swamp battle before, because I won't take up too much of your time. But like the swamp battle itself is like a fucking great battle. Like it's a really really great battle.
Thank you.
And something I find the most interesting about it is like typically facing like low what you would call lower level competition, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Swamp usually handles business kind of clear. Like
Mm-hmm.
when facing like someone like Dot, right? Like when he faced Dot on Civil War, like he kind of cleaned up Dot like pretty clearly. Like it was like a real definitive like statement kind of win for Swamp. But Swamp is like facing someone that theoretically is like below him in status or skill or whatever you want to say. Like Swamp goes out there and handles business. So like even
Yeah,
with
yes, it
this
is.
being like a home game for you, there was part of me that was like, damn, like yeah, Swamp is gonna go out there and like kind of like handle business versus Capo. But like you set the tone super duper early. And I don't think it was like all gas or like it was all just because you were home. I think that you just had like some really good ass material from the first all the way through the third.
Mm-hmm.
So like was your first round like meant to be like so strong that like it was gonna be hard for Swamp to like kind of fight out of it for the rest of the battle?
Uh, I just knew I had a lot to talk about in my second and third. I knew they had some character flaws that I could attack on. So my first was really based on performance. That's why you
Yeah,
see
for
me do the
sure.
dance moves and all that. Like the performance was really my main focus for the first. I ain't really had a mentality of I need this to carry me through. Like because first a great first could do that. Momentum from a great first could just keep you elevating, but it was really more like let me get the performance out the way to show I'm mobile, to show my agility,
Yeah.
so I could do my talking in the second and third. That's what my first was based on for real.
Did you expect it to be like as explosive as it was? Like, did you just know for sure, like, when I wrap this first round, that like it's gonna like shake the building from beginning to end?
I never know. I never know what's really gonna work. I had to learn that through trial and error because there'll be times I be screaming too much. I had to learn, there's sometimes I scream when I'm not supposed to be screaming. So I never know when I got that right. I work on that every day because I never know when it really works. Um, but I did know all three of my rounds were something special. That's what I did know. I'm like, bro, if he, I was prepping for a battle of the year because I'm thinking Swamp was about to try to kill me, right? So I'm like, so
Yeah,
if he on 10, we got one. Like
yeah.
we got one. If he on 10, we got one. That's all I kept thinking.
Mm.
For real.
Was there a Swamp round or like a moment in battle with Swamp where like you ever like felt scared or felt like you were losing control of the battle, or did you feel like pretty confident once the battle got underway?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Every time he raps, I'm like, I'm about to kick this dude ass. Every time, like I'm in his third was fire.
His third is great.
His third was fire. So this third was fire, but not at any point in the battle that I felt like, damn. I was hoping for it though. I like getting punched in the mouth. I like bleeding a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Like only time I really felt it is with Chef Trez or Miss Hustle. That's the only time I've ever felt blood in my mouth. Like, oh shit. Like, nigga, you actually just hit me with something. Like, that's the only time I feel like I felt that personally. So I was actually waiting for that. I would have loved for him to break the building on top of me. Like I would have loved for that. I was waiting for it, but
Yeah,
I don't think he ever reached that high of a moment. But I guess with the same as putting what he said, same as when I put you down, I'm gonna put you on.
yeah.
Like,
That broke the room a little bit. That broke the
yeah, I
room a
think
little
that
bit.
was the closest it got. That was fire, you think? But I never felt intimidated by that shit.
Yeah. Would you say that the comic lived up to like what you wanted it to be as a
Oh,
battle? Because again, this is like a battle that you've been like promoting and building for and hoping for a while now. So it's like quality wise, like
this
this is
is the
battle what you wanted it to be.
this is the absolute closest I've ever been to the promo and the raps just being.
Right there together. Like
Yeah, like this is the closest it's ever been. So most of the time my rapping been good is because I was super focused and I didn't even promo that well. I got
that's
a
a fact.
great
That's a
I
fact.
got a great internet presence, so it'll look like I'm promoing, but I'm really just present on the internet. But
Yeah.
like most of the times I rap good, my promo is kind of And when I promo good, I done fuck around and forgot to get my third together, and the battle is. And so this is the closest it's been to this and that, like.
So safe to say this is like a battle that you're like really proud of, like out of this.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think I'll do great numbers if TBL dropped it right now.
Honestly, given the circumstances, probably wouldn't be the worst idea.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I'm super proud of this battle. Like, I hold it in high regard, and I'm carrying it with me. It's definitely gonna be part of the shit talking. You feel me? I'm not gonna shut up.
No, as it should. Like, you went up there and faced like what I would call a very good Swamp, and walked away with like at the very least a debatable battle. Like, I've been able to like watch it back. I've been able to watch it back so I can like pick a winner or whatever. Yep. But like, I love the battle, which was like a big reason as to why like I did want to talk to you, because I'm like, damn it, that's a good ass battle. So that should be like the conversation, but obviously the other stuff that like kind of like went on and leads into it.
I'm saying both, and as it should, some people, but some of those people are here strictly just to talk about that shit.
That's a fact.
They don't even care about raps.
They probably a lot of them like might not even watch the battle.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, some of them, they just couldn't wait to like. Battle rap has quite a few 2 minutes, so I feel like people are annoyed with me because battle rap got quite a few too many trolls. You feel me? And sometimes trolls with voices. Like, sometimes these trolls become trusted sources for information. You know?
Hey, look, man. look.
Yeah, so like maybe battle rap does have quite a few. Like, it's too much negative shit, but the rap lovers are talking about this battle. People who love raps and people who love the South and love what the South represents. I'm not talking strictly the South. I'm talking about people from the Midwest up north who appreciate what the South does. Yeah. They looking at me and Swamp like, damn. Like, T-Top probably reminded me that me and Swamp just had one of them ones 10 times last night. He's like, King, that was a really good battle, King.
Nah, like that. It really is. Like, to this point in your career, like that's definitely like the best thing to hang your hat on. That you like face like a Swamp who was so accomplished and decorated at this point, and you got him at like a pretty high level, and like you might have beat him.
Right before you get out of here.
Yeah, like that's like definitely something to hang your hat on for sure. So like before you get out of here, it's like I just have thoughts on like, because you haven't been on URL
in a year, man.
In a long time.
In a year.
Which like kind of doesn't make sense. Because like, just given like the level of attention that you usually have on yourself, and like I think that you've proven enough in your battles, like facing high level competition, name level competition, and like you are someone that is worthy of being booked, but you just haven't been booked on URL in a long time. So one, I want to know, like, do you have like any like thoughts or goals to like be back on URL in the future?
Me and B is a text all the time.
Okay, so it's like it's a matter of like just like getting it done, man.
Yeah, get something that makes sense for both of us. You know, my trajectory is a big goal of mine. It's a big priority of mine right now. I'm not really interested in quote unquote rec. I'm very much into the brand development and carrying this on to bigger things. So it's all about that making sense to me and B, because sometimes that shit might not make sense to what URL got going on. Like, nigga, this battle don't make sense to us.
Which is fair. Like, which is why I've never been mad at you kind of like busting your own moves, because it's like
yeah. And I don't take nothing personal that URL does. They're a well-running oil machine for a reason. You know, like they know what the fuck they supposed to be doing. You dig? And a lot of times I was supposed to be booked a lot last year.
Right.
But they didn't want to be. They didn't want to be in a crossfire, get told they blocking battles, and like they tired of that shit too. They tired of the stigmas on their name too. You know, sometimes I'll be in contract with something else, and they'll be like, "Beasley, hit me. What you doing? Oh, I got this coming, but shit, I'll turn that down for this. I done been offered the low soul and all kind of shit on URL.
Right.
I done tried to send money back for the gorilla battle and other battles that I was booked for. You feel? I done tried to send money back. Like, oh no, I can return this. I ain't tripping. I could bring I could get my deposit back, Bees. Nah, carry out that obligation. We don't want you doing no bad business. We're gonna make it work. That happened plenty. That happened like 5 times last year. You feel me?
That checks out for sure. It makes me feel better because I'm like, damn, like, it don't really make no sense for Capo to like have not been on the league. But like you mentioned, one like Loso is the one that I want to see for sure.
Yeah,
but
they try
like
to set up me and Loso. They try to set up me and Wusa.
I would like the Musa battle too. But like the one I'm gonna mention is like I'm not sure how you're gonna feel because like I'm not sure and like the Capo like big brand like brain vision of things like how you feel about this. But like the person was on the card, and I think just like what I think you don't get credit for enough is your rapping ability.
Mm-hmm.
Like you rap really fucking well. You like have different like modes and pockets and flows and cadences that you can tap into. Like you just rap really well. So like as I was watching the card, like I'm like, damn, like I kind of want to see Capo on Foots. Like
I do that. Fuss my dog. Fuss my dog. I'm in for that type of in class rec. In class rec that'll challenge me for real like that. I would have to.
Yeah, like I think you versus Foots would be really really fire.
Nah, I think so too. Fuss my brother, but that'll be a dance. You feel me? That's probably they got a couple battles like that, like Woo, Foots, and Eunice, and I'll probably sneak Injustice. Them is like some of the end rec that I'm interested in that I'll take.
You and Justice is a good one too.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So, but like out of those names, you said Wusa, Foots, Eunice, and Justice. Like, who would be the one that like if you had to do in class rack? And then I'm going to ask you more about like a bigger goal. But for in class rack, which one of those names would you be more inclined or more motivated to face?
Eunice.
Eunice, okay.
Eunice, because I always felt like I know a lot of people, a couple people that moved on to the convo, but I always felt like it was always me and Eunice. Eunice has obviously, because of what he's done acquired in the past year or two, then exceeded me as far as status on URL. You feel me? And his numbers is just amazing. That nigga's really a fan favorite.
Yeah.
So, but it's always just been me and him from the beginning. Like it was always when I start gaining something. See this little fucking virgin right next to me. Let me go kill it on fucking Gnome and get 3-0 chance against Chess, and like that's my biggest threat to me. Everybody else is a threat skill wise. Like, oh damn, we will have a goodie. But Eunice, Eunice has a thing with status and all that aura, all like we'll be competing with all that. You feel me? So that's Eunice will probably bring the most out of me.
Okay. And if you had like one idea for like you're like if I wanted to if you wanted a name whenever you were back on URL, you mentioned Loso already, but like who else is in kind of in that category of like the names that would be like this is who I really want to see. This is who would like really get my pen going.
I feel like I got some of the best street shit in this shit. So like a T-Rex or a Kid Slade.
You and Slade is fire.
Yeah, T-Rex or Kid Slade because I feel like URL they back focusing on Slade a little bit after the little turbulence he had, and they trying to build him up. But I think I could get that shit out of here and show him who the real. I get why they keep trying to invest in Slade because they invested in him from the beginning. He showed promise, but I think I could show him. I think I could show URL they looking in the wrong direction.
You think that you could just take Slade's spot
easily? Easily, like, and I get the work he put in. I respect the work he put in. I don't know nothing about no rat shit. I'm not involved in that. That's none of my business. That's none of my business. I don't know nothing about that. I didn't read no paperwork. But like, as far as like what he means to URL and what he means to talking that talk that we talk, and I just feel I'm more versatile. Yeah, I think I can show URL the way.
I never thought about you and Slade, but like you're kind of selling me on that shit. You and Slade actually sounds like a pretty fucking great battle.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like it would be one of them, and I would guarantee it's one of them. Without talking about the extra shit, without doing all the extra shit for promo either. Oh, but we're gonna promo, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. You still got promo for that, but like, damn, bro, like that Slade been in a crazy form lately, and you have to like you just got the debatable win on Swamp, but like, man, like if y'all are both in the form that y'all are in right now, like Slade after the Wusa and T-Top battle,
Yeah,
and you after that Swamp battle, like that could maybe even be better than like than you and Swamp, to be honest. That like
yeah, facts. And I think it would too, because it's a conversation we can have. Me and Swamp had a great conversation over it.
Yeah.
Me and Slid can have a conversation, you know. He could try to tell me that URL love him more and shit. He could try. You know, he could try. But yeah, I think I showed. And then from there, I think that'll show them like what kind of stage they could put me on. And I'll rock that motherfucker.
I'm definitely interested in seeing what you could look like on the stage one day. I know it's like at this point, you gotta like get that momentum to that point to like warrant it. But like, I've seen you too many times like be really good and like the delivery and projection and shit. I'm like, man, like I feel like KAPO could do that shit.
I will rock it, bro. I will rock, and I would take pride. I take more pride in this shit more than anybody, bro. Like I really care about it. Like I'm not gonna care about it. I think about it. Like I have to take time away from my kids to think about it. Not just raps, everything. Dealing with this sport that we in. Like if URL gave me a shot at some shit like that or some stage shit, they wouldn't regret it, and that footage would live for 10 years. Like it's a promise and guarantee. You know, and mind you, I've never stumbled or choked on URL ever.
That is true.
Ever.
That's true. Yeah, I gotta give you that. That is true. Like when you have gotten it, it's like it's all wins, and you've rapped all
Yeah,
three rounds.
I've never played with URL ever, and I never will. I take them very serious. You feel
me? Yeah.
Yeah,
but no, like that my 2026 wish list definitely include like you being back on URL like at least a couple times. Like I don't know many how like the scale of events has definitely like gone down the last few years, but like definitely would love to see you pop out.
As it should, because these top tiers don't promote as it should. Yes, take y'all ass to Orlando and give us this content. Because all y'all worry about is punching.
Like you say this, but like there's so many the all time on promo because like it is a tangent, but like T-Rex gets like mentioned as like a promo guy all the time. And I'm like, man, like Rex really hasn't promoted like that recently. Like there's like the Snake Eyes face off at the 50 minutes of Fame studio, but like otherwise he was very quiet leading into that battle. He was pretty quiet leading into the Ab battle. And like shout out to Rex. I know like I think some of it probably is like health related, but like it's like yeah, like Rex gets like lauded as like this like promo guy, but like even then that's like maybe like a little overblown. And then obviously like Mook and Lux don't promo. So like
at all. Yeah. Which Lux and Mook have showed the proof is in the pudding.
Of course.
You know, but everybody else that fall under that, nah, like ain't enough pride taking in brands these days. You all right? Give me a shot. I'm gonna make sure it do what it do. The swamp battle, and that's another thing. My swamp battle was made to show URL something as well.
Yeah, okay.
Like you can ask Frank. Like that was one of the major things. I'm like, man, I need URL to see this. I need them to see what I could do for him because I was supposed to be a surprise battle on Summer Madness when they was in New Orleans, but the hurricane happened.
Yeah,
they moved to Atlanta, and I don't want the show Beasley. Like I want the guarantee Beasley. Fuck the surprise shit. You gonna make money saying KAPO is coming to New Orleans. You will make money, bro. And you're gonna get something great out of me and something great out that footage. Come fuck with me in the city, bro. Come fuck with me. Like, come on, man. My last 3-round performance should not be in fucking martinis. I love my baby cows. That's my baby mama. But get me out of the DMV right quick. Come see what I do in the South. You put me in the South once for a 1-rounder on a day prep. I had to spar my rounds to myself in my head because Ace Amin is the one that picked me up from the airport before we battled. You saw what I did in the South off a day prep with Ace Amin. I rocked that fucking building, one of the most talked about battles that night. And it was a 1-rounder in Carolina. Come to that South, Bees, and I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. I'm gonna give you some great footage, bro. Yes, indeed. But yeah, I definitely plan on being back on URL.
Yeah,
that's home. That's home.
Yeah, for sure. And everything that you said, like, I want to see all this shit come to fruition, but I won't take up too much more of your time, man.
Nah, I appreciate you having me, bro.
You did great last night. I can't stress that enough.
Thank you.
Hopefully, like this year, pans out with you getting those kind of like name elevating, challenging plays to kind of like get you to where like you should be. Because like I said, I know LTBR's had the words and everything, but like
Y'all
I can tell
supposed
you,
to. Y'all doing
like
your job. Y'all supposed. I
yeah,
don't take. Even if I act emotional, I don't take no offense to
yeah,
anything y'all see. Like
yeah,
we need y'all. Y'all the pulse of this culture. Y'all feed the streets too.
yeah.
Beasley, just text me by the way.
There we go.
Just text me. Just text me. Say great battle.
Yeah, see, now we moving already. But
Yeah,
like,
man.
no, you did amazing, and I'm hoping to see like more of you doing big things in 2026, man.
Yes, indeed. I'm locked in, Q. I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Of course, man. Of course, man.
Be safe.